This is week 2 of our slide format or of the lectures that we'll be going through. This week is on presentation skills. I think it's important for you to have a good sense of what the different presentation styles and implications are. The learning objectives is at the end of this group of videos, you'll be able to explain the why of presentations and just why are we doing it, how are we doing it, et cetera, et cetera. You will understand and apply the 9 techniques of presentations. And then you'll have the ability to explain some common presentation problems and how to address those, which is even more of a concern. So let's get started. The first part is why give a presentation? There are 3 main purposes for giving a presentation. You're trying to inform, you're persuading, or you're educating. Every type of a presentation or discussion that you have in front of a group falls into one of these 3 categories. And it's extremely important to know which category it is, because that will dictate some of the methodologies and styles that you will use. Many of you, I hope, when you go through and do your lit reviews, will look at the purpose of presentations and talk about what those are and explain each one of these more in depth. But these are critical pieces for you to understand. The next component, I want to say, for lack of anything better, is I want to assure you that great speakers aren't born. And I sincerely believe that. You know, you look at some of the folks that have done phenomenal in terms of their presentation skills and getting up and holding an audience's attention or a class's attention. They've been trained, they've worked at it. It is a craft that they've perfected. So presentation is a skill, and it's developed through experience and training. The first time you got up and gave a presentation, a class presentation, no matter what was in middle school, high school, college, wherever, you had a lot of the same common fears or anxieties that we're going to talk about later on. And we're going to talk about how to go through and resolve those to ease your comfort level for that presentation style. But those are things that are normal. And I want to impress upon you that the feelings you go through as you prepare, the anxiety you go through to prepare for a presentation, and not all of you will have it, and it's not bad, okay? But those are normal, and you'll be able to work through those very easily. Something set forward to an audience to the attention of the mind. You're trying to communicate. Think about what we said, that the 3 reasons for presentations. We go back to them. Is to inform, persuade, or educate. So you got to think about that. And then now when we go through the next step, the presentation is you're setting forth the audience for the attention of the mind. You're trying to get their attention, and they're going to very much give you the opportunity to hold their attention. Now, if you're able to do that or not is a different type of discussion that we're going to have as we talk about presentation skills, okay? The other piece of that is, can you communicate adequately that you're going to produce the desired result? Are you going to educate them? Are you going to get them to change their opinion, or at least think about an alternative opinion? So those are some of the high-level things of why we're giving presentations. As we move into the next module, we'll talk about more specific types of activities in that regard.